Hi crafty friends, it's Teresa or Chasing Creativity, either one is fine. Thank you guys for stopping by. I don't know if you are anything like me. I own a Cricut Air and a Cuttlebug, and it seems to me that I find when I use the Cricut, it's better if I make mass cuts, especially when I am working on my crafty stash, which I am currently doing. And if I'm using my Cuttlebug, you know, that's an old crank, so that may take a little bit more. I tend to not cut as many is what I'm trying to say. So what I end up finding out is that I end up with stuff like this. And if you can see this, I have about 50 of these, and I kid you not, I get this love of containers from my mother. I've always been that way. Ironically, I seem to lose all my lunch containers, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, focus, Teresa, focus. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of these. I haven't shown you my crafty space, but yeah, you would see that I have tons of these. And I also have big boxes for the holidays. So I have these for every day or my current projects. And then I have the big storage bins, and that's what I store my holidays, I'm sorry. I tried to go this route and I got these, and I just put all of my frames in one and all of my, you know, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And this works out really well too, except I found that both of these things, well, this is also an organized, and this is a great way to get a little bit better organized. Sorry about the lighting, guys. What I found is you can't really take these. If I have multiple and everything is in this is a big clunker. And this only holds one thing. So unless I'm working on that one subject, it doesn't really help me. So I just kind of stumbled across a system that works for me. Now, it may not work for you, and if it doesn't, and if you're doing something different, then please let me know, because I'm open to all suggestions. I live in a small condo, a 2-bedroom condo, and so space is a big deal for me. I am limited on space, and the funny thing is I'm also really big on organization, even though my crafts never are. So this is what I came up with. Now, first of all, let me just say that this is a massive, massive binder. This, I believe, is 3 or 4 inches. And I do not carry this thing around. It is massive. It's bonkers heavy. But what I have found is when I am working on something and I need 1 or 2 different things, but I don't want to overwhelm myself with so many different options, then this works out real well. So what I did was, I have a variety of these, which I make pocket letters. And I just love to think out of the box. Anybody who knows me, and I've been this way through middle school and on up, I don't like to do what everybody else is doing. I didn't like to wear the same school clothes as everybody else. That's just kind of how I am. This is kind of my current, what I'm using for everything. So I have all of my stuff in here, and all different sizes and shapes. So for this is, the big pockets are just page protectors. And because this has such little bitty pieces, I put them in a sandwich box, and I just put it in here, because what has also happened is I have dropped everything in the middle of City Hall in Austin, Texas, and it is really embarrassing to work somewhere and people are like, what do you have all of these unicorns for? Anyway, so I have a variety of pocket letters that I picked up at garage sales and Goodwills and Hobby Lobby. I use the 50% off, and I just kind of started putting them in these pockets. Now you'll see that some of the pockets are duplicates and they have different things in them, and that's only because I can take it out and I have a small little binder or a little folder, and I put it in there. Anything, it will hold anything can also use to hold these. Actually, I have this as well, and this is all going to be put in here, but this is for my Valentine stuff. And so what I am doing is I bought some of these, and if this is full and I don't have anything else, then I will put the sheets that I am using, I will put them in just a small binder, just something easy peasy. Take 1 or 2 sheets out, and I'm ready to go. So I just kind of wanted to show you how I organize my die cuts. I also do the same thing for my metal dies, for my Cuddlebug. So that helps because I have lost the boxes of my metal dies and have flipped out looking for them. If you guys know, when I start something, I want to finish it, and if I don't know where my stuff is, it is not a good thing in the cruise house. So I just kind of wanted to share with you just some ways that I found helpful. These are the itty bitty pockets, 2x2, but look how well this stores so many, and then I end up not having to take a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm putting my metal dies here. As you can see, there's some ribbon. Here's a shaker. These are these cute little bags that I just also, while I'm here, I can show you. But look how cute these are. I made these. This is, I think, a 2x3, but it's just a little flat bag that I'm going to work on sending for my craft stash. Here are bows, they're cuts, and, you know, like I said, you'll see like I have swans here, and then over here I also had the pink swan somewhere. Oh, I'm sorry, on the same sheet. The pink swans right here, but it gives me the option, and it's easier not to get overwhelmed. So again, this is just something that worked for me, and I have a different size. I have lots of different sizes. And you can pick these up really inexpensive at the Goodwill or at any kind of craft store. I would just say use a sale or a coupon. Also, it's back to school, so everybody's kind of going to need these dividers, right? Page pockets would work as well. But this just kind of helps me stay somewhat organized, and eventually, I don't know what I'm going to do with all of these little plastic bins. I may sell them, I may give them away, but these take up a lot of room. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm emptying these one by one, and I'm putting them in here. That way, I don't have to cut anymore without having to look through everything. I mean, literally, guys, I'm going to show you, but I just wanted to kind of show you, you know, I have just different size. These are also coupon pages. So that's another thing. And I found a lot of these on sale at Amazon. Now, see, here's the problem is when they get so stuffed, they come out. You see things are popping out, but it's just because I haven't clipped them. I usually use a binder clip and I hold it together, but for aesthetic reasons, I don't have that on today. But what I wanted to show you was usually this is what I'm working on, and then I just kind of grab from here. And as all of you know, it gets really hard and it's frustrating. I have been looking for this. It gets really hard and frustrating. Everything kind of gets garbled up, and it's a little bit much. It's very overwhelming. You tend to lose little bitty pieces, and it just doesn't work for me. So I was desperate to find a system that worked. So once again, this just works for me. I'm sorry this is so long. I'm sorry if I'm babbling. I think that as a crafter, we're always gonna have little things, but God knows it's helpful to know where these little things are. So don't tell my husband that, because then he will know that I know where my stuff is and I don't need to go buy anymore. I will talk to you soon, my crafty friends. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure to subscribe if you are not already subscribing, and hit the bell to be notified of any uploads, which I'm trying to get better at. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you are not already subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe. And my contact information is in there, so hit me up and let me know your thoughts. Actually, leave some comments and let me know your thoughts on my book. And if you have any ideas that maybe might make it easier, please let me know, because I'm open for suggestions. You guys have a great evening. I will talk to you soon. I heart your faces. Bye.